Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Excel for HR. This is a special segment just to design for NTW. It's only 2 hours. You just type in the chat again. What is your role in your organization? Are you the sales, HR, or operation, warehouse? What's your role in your company? Just type in the chat. We have, hey, Miss Low, you are here. Okay. HR, finance, sales, HR, operation, HR. Very interesting group of people. You have IT, you have sales people in the room, finance, L&D. Oh my goodness. It's supposed to be HR, but why you are here? Okay. Payroll, HR, operation. Okay, good. I'm having my tears when I see you. Okay, and now I just want to have a quick poll and just to see. You just answer the poll. It's only 2 questions. I want to know where you are at this present moment. And yes. Okay. And what is your computer? Are you using Windows or Mac? Others, what is your Excel version? Just choose from the poll. I want to see where you are and what kind of things I could share more. Okay, good. I just have a few more seconds. And for those of you unable to join in, for those of you already joined in and I need your support. And when in the chat group, some people may be asking, hey, why I cannot join? You ask them to go to the YouTube link. Okay, go to YouTube link, yeah? Few more seconds. Okay. Good. Okay. So it looks like most of us, about 93% of us, are using Windows, and 54% of us are using 365, 23, 2021, and the rest are using classic version of Excel and some other spreadsheet. Okay, good. Very good. I'm very happy. And by the way, for the Mac, and let's see, I could make the whole thing works for you. I just make the things a little bit different. The matter how it works a bit differently. Okay, let's end the poll. Very good. Let me share the result on you. Now you could see the screen. Most of us are running on Windows and many of us are 365. And because of this kind of different varieties, as long as you're using Excel, you should be able to follow along. Just the interface might be a little bit different. Plus, if you're using Google Sheet, WPS, it may be a little bit challenged because how it works, how it clicks may be different. So I welcome you to follow along all these things. And what else? Good. And just curious, what is one thing you want to learn from this session? So please type in the chat. What's one thing you want to learn from this session? Okay. What's one thing you want to learn? Okay. Yeah, type in the chat. See whether I'm able to accommodate. Hey, some people, they still have the link. Okay. Okay, to view the data in dashboard, simplify the report, improve existing dashboard, payroll, simplification of job, summary. Okay, what else? Good. Summary, simplification of job. Hey, copy and paste one. Okay, convert data to dashboard. Very good. You're in the right place. And it's not really a live dashboard. I want to make the thing very easy for you to update. I will cover some thinking process. I will go through how to quickly use Excel to turn the data into dashboard. I may go a little bit faster. If let's say you miss certain part, just watch the video or the recording later on. I'll be go a bit faster, yeah, for this thing. And because it's only 2 hours, I have a lot more things to share with you while I'm preparing. I say, oh, is it enough for 2 hours? I do my best to, at the same time, want to make sure the thing is fun. Yes, dashboard is how to alert staff near the end of contract in dashboard. Okay, that is new. That is very good. There's one learning you want to join. That's for Excel Intermediate. That's upcoming in next month. Yeah, that one is very interesting. It will show you how to do the alert or this thing. Now, let's have some intro first. And uh-huh. Just want to know how many of you have gotten this book? You have gotten a copy of this book. Type number one if you have gotten the book. If you haven't, type number 0. Oh, you have one. Okay, good. Yeah, this book is the one I written together with Darren Lowe. He is a very experienced HR practitioner, and he has went through many industries and various roles. So this one is very practical. And today the session is about Excel for HR. So I have 2-day course based on this book, derived from this book. And now, why I want to have this book? At the very beginning, I spoken with Darren. I said, hey, HR is always a low profile person. And I want to really support HR to present themselves differently in front of their management team. And I say this one to Darren. Hey, Darren, do you know we cannot spell hero without HR? So HR is very, very important. Yeah, I have benefited and HR has supported me a lot of way in my career as a trainer and other means. So I just want to have these small things to help to support HR. And that's a big picture lah. So now we go to the other perspective about dashboard. Some people, they know what is dashboard. Some people, they have no idea what is this dashboard. So now, give you the idea. If you receive this kind of report, are you okay to go through this kind of report? Every detail, one by one, yes or no? Let me know in the chat. Are you okay to receive this report? Christine say no, Miss Low say no. Okay, thank you for your honesty. I'm just curious, there's any one of you will say yes. If I yes, I will want to know what makes you say yes. Pening, yes, memang pening. So what about this one? If you receive a summarized report that looks something like this, is it okay for you? Uh-huh. Yes, it's better, right? It's better. We are going through something similar, and I will give you the big concept, the thinking process, and then later on, I will walk you through using Excel. Yes, this is very good, and this is the end result you want to have. Rather than going through, just submit the report or the data you might get from system, taking extra effort to make it like this report will be make your career very differently from others, very differently. And the techniques I'm going to share with you is applicable not only for HR, it's applicable for sales, operation, finance, and many other things. Maybe the way how they analyze the things very differently, and what they are going to present is something similar. So for this report, and it has a certain placement. And whenever we want to have more details, usually it's from the top to bottom. More details is at the bottom, less details is at the top. And meanwhile, for the hierarchy or difference or the priority, the importance, we want you from the top to bottom. The one on the top has higher importance and less details. The one at the lower part of it, it has more details and it has less priority, lesser priority. So this is something you want to keep in mind. Later on, I'm going to go through this one together with you all. And now we want to know why dashboard. It has two perspectives, very important perspective. From ourselves as a report creator and also from our stakeholders, our bosses, our management, the report reader. The first one is from ourselves. Why we want to use dashboard? So we want to have our report aligned towards the business goal and the user needs. Whoever is going to read, they will appreciate, hey, this is something what they're looking for because this is what they are working towards. And they have something called actionable insights. It allows them to answer, so what? And now what? Yeah, they were able to give them, oh, After I know this number, what I could do next. Very, very impressive kind of report. And it simplified. A lot of you mentioned you want to make the report simple. Yes, this one-page report is very, very simple. And ultimately, you want to highlight what really matters, the key matrices. So this is why we want to make sure we want to use report just to present the values of our report and our work. And let's go for the other side, report reader. It could be our stakeholders, our bosses, and so on. We want to have a benchmark and against the standards, maybe the industry benchmark, some they have ISO benchmark, and some they have different kind of annual target. That's about their benchmark, how far they are and how close they are. The next one is overview. Usually for the management, they want to see the big picture, where they stand, and how about the surrounding environment. Maybe, for example, HR, they want to know what is the production like? How about the finance like? How about the warehouse like? At least they have big picture. They will know what to do next. Maybe they see the production is going higher and higher. The OT rate is higher. Maybe they need to do something about that. They have seen the big picture, and this brings to the next level, alert and monitor. OT is usually is the highest paid out in term comparing to the salary. OT is higher. Usually the company, they are not in the rush for the projects or any operation. They will not use OT. OT is very, very expensive. If you are HR, you are able to compare to the past history. You know, hey, this is something is above the average, something not so right. Maybe they can do something about it. So this allows them to take some proactive action. And while going through this one, since there's something called with the things they are is requires the attention, they will know what to do by going through the recommendation. And recommendation is not coming from a thin air. They have numbers to support their action. And ultimately, they want to make decisions. So, but after going through all these things, they want to make decisions. Either everything is on the good news or on the bad news side of it. So this is the things what they are looking for our report reader. So that is a reason why we want to use dashboard, the benefits to ourselves and also our bosses. So hopefully this one gives you some idea why we want to use dashboard. And when we are doing dashboard and they are good, there are three secrets. Just curious, how many of you are curious why the title called RSM? How many of you could guess what's the meaning of RSM? Please type in the chat. What does that stand for? RSM. Okay, yep. Just guess. If you ask AI may not. Response surface methodology. Okay, using AI one. Any hint? Yes, there's a hint. Thank you for participation. Whenever we are doing report or some other this kind of work, it's not easy. Particularly when we create a dashboard, we want to update. It's not easy. A lot of time people they avoid such work because updating very easy, very leceh. And whenever there's new data, they need to redo, adjust a lot of things. When the management has certain requirements, they need to do a lot of rework. So usually the dashboard is able to create at the very beginning. It takes a lot of effort and it is not sustainable. So because they have lacking of these three things. So let me share with you what does that three things. Very good attempt. Very good attempt. Yes, the R means reusability. Whenever we are doing report, we want to make it reusable, not only one-time job. And secondly, we want to make sure it's scalable. Scalable means I have new data coming in. It is able to accommodate new data. It could be a new file, new column, new row, maybe another new branch or new product. Everything is able to accommodate. And then we want to make sure it is something called maintainability. Change is unavoidable. How could we minimize the change impact to our report? And then we just do a minor tweak and the whole thing works again. So this is RSM. I'm going to demonstrate later on. We are going to walk through this one together to see what does it mean. This RSM mean, yeah. By having something like this, you are able to make the thing reusable. Whenever there's a new data, new file, new stuff, you just plug in this thing and it's able to accommodate new things. And whenever required to do some changes, it makes the thing easier for you to adjust. By having these three things, will you see the work that you need to work on the particular dashboard, will it be getting higher or getting lower? Would it be the effort required to maintain this file? Will it be higher or lower? Let me know in the chat. You can reuse the file. It's able to scale and easy to adjust. Is it going to be higher or lower? Yes, thank you, thank you. Yes, it's going to be lower. It's going to be lower because all these three things. And later on, I will demonstrate, yeah? Here, what does that mean? So I'm adopting this one from a software engineering. I was programmer, so I adopt this one from software engineering. So we have input, process, output. Input is called log your data. Process, there's a framework called find the insights, and output is plot the visual. For log your data, for inside Excel, it could be a same Excel file, external Excel files, CSV file, or multiple files in a folder. Later on, we're going to use multiple files in a folder. And meanwhile, for the process, in Excel, maybe you are using filtering, formulas, functions, pivot table, and some other methods to summarize the data. And last one is the plot the visuals. Maybe you are using table, charts, spark lines, formatting, and many other options. So these are the things you could see. And yep, you could see this a bit differently. Let me pause a little bit. I have some message coming in. See whether does it work. Okay, yes, the link is okay. Thank you for accommodating for me to slip a little bit. Yeah. Let's continue. And let's go through the framework. How many of you know what does it mean by ROCK? If you know, please type number 1. If you do not know, please type number 0. Just want to know. Okay. Some of you know, many of you not aware yet. Yeah. This is from my first book, Rock Your Data. Rock is how the things is organized. There are 4 things. Rectangle, only one, careful, keep raw data raw. By having something like this one, the data is much more organized and it reduces a lot of ambiguity and make the thing easy to analyze. Yep. If you want to know more, maybe I can have another session for this one. You can let me know in the group chat. Second one is the find the insights. I'm still working on this book, the second book from after this one. So the find means frame the question, inspect and explore, note the differences, and finally deliver insights. Basically, it has a simpler framework to let the not so technical person they are aware how to analyze data. A lot of time, this is what I observe and also what I hear from the management. They say the team members, they have no idea how to think with the data and how to analyze it. Sometimes they just do not necessarily they do not know, they just need to have 1 or 2 pointers to get them started. So this book is meant for that purpose. So it's still work in progress, this book. And after this one, the last one is to present it in a visual forms. It's called plot. Plot means pack the insight, compile, compact them, load the visual, optimize layout, and test drive. So this whole thing is to make sure the report or what you're going to present, it works and it delivers the intended message. So this book is already out. These 2 still work in progress. Yeah. Okay. So this is a quick one. So now I want to see. Yeah. Later on, I'm going to use one method flow here in Excel. In Excel, there's 2 parts, A and B. We can use Power Query to compile the data, to grab all the data, eventually push everything to become a report. Or we can use Power Query to compile, to collect all the data and push to a middle, something called power pivot, plus some formulas in between to further analyze it and only prepare the report. So I'm going to work on for number 1, A. Today I'm going to work on number 1, so that all of us can be produced a simple report within 2 hours. This is the one. So now I go to the file, and where is the file? Yes, this is the file. You have the folder, 2 folders, employee data, new employee data, that's employee dashboard. And open the employee dashboard. Make sure you extract the files first. What does it mean by extract the files? If you do not extract the file, and you will see the wording called compressed folder. So let me see whether can I get it somewhere else. Let me see this one. Yes, this one. If you open the file, okay. Let me adjust this one. When you see the wording called compressed size, something like this one, you need to extract file first. You need to choose extract all. Just want to make sure when you open the so-called the download files, you do not see this compressed size. If you do, need to extract all. Make sure you have this thing ready. Okay, how to extract? Just click on this one and it will browse to the different file. Good. So now, if you have this file, open it, and you will see something like this. Once you open the file, please type number 1 in the chat. Type number 1 in the chat once you have opened the file. Okay, thank you, Siti. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Yap. Thank you, CS, Elaine. Okay, open the file. Make sure you are inside, not in the compressed folder, yeah? Okay, good. Okay, Andrew, Joanne, very good. The end result we're going to have in less than 1 hour. Let's see, can we achieve this one? We want to produce something like this. Something like this. Yes, head count, average age, total salary, and average salary. And has a head count by staff, average age by branch, head count by department and the branch. So this what we want to have is very simple dashboard. Very simple. Good. And we go to the folder. We have two files, 2 folders. Let me open it. You do not need to open. Let me open. If you open it yourself, you need to remember to close it before continue. So I open one of the files. It has 2 regions, central and east region. When I open central region, observes something not so right about the data. Just curious, how many of you observe something not so right about this data? Type your observation in the chat. Merge cells, very good. Merge cells, very good. What else? Anything else? Merge cells, yes, very good. Anything else? From file, from folder. From file, from folder. Copy just now. Paste whatever you have copied just now in the location and press enter. And press enter. Very good. After that, then click open. Then click open. You should be able to see 2 files there. You should be able to see 2 files. If you're able to see these 2 files, please type number 3. Type number 3 if you're able to see 2 files. If you see more than 2 files, most likely you have opened one of them. Most likely you have opened one of them, or you have accidentally chosen other files. If you see nothing, or you get an error message, most likely you haven't extracted the file from the zip file. You need to extract all. Okay. So now over here, we have all the data, and we want to combine, expand, and then we want to do some correction. Go to the bottom, middle, yes, button called combine. Combine. Click on the combine. Then choose the first option, combine and transform. Yeah, combine and transform. Transform data means you do some data correction. Combine means expanding all the files, and then we want to do some data correction. Let's choose combine and transform data. And it will bring us to a place called Power Query Editor. If you're inside Power Query Editor, please type number 4. Type number 4 if you're inside Power Query Editor. No, it's here. Yep. Click on the sheet number 1. Click on sheet number 1, and then click OK. Click OK. Only then it will bring us to Power Query Editor. My bad, I jumped a little bit. Click sheet number 1 and click OK, and it brings us to a place called Power Query Editor. Let you load for a while. And this is the moment different person may have a different loading time. Some of you may be a little bit faster. Some of you may be a little bit slower. Doesn't matter, yeah? It's going to be there. Yep, I'm inside Power Query Editor. Very good. Very good. If you are able to see the screen, like the one I am in, yeah, please type number 5. Type number 5 if you are in the similar screen like what I have at this moment. Type number 5 if you are able to see similar screen. Good. Good. Okay. Great. Over here, this is all Power Query. Power Query allows us to combine the data, multiple data together. Just curious, how many of you, if you know how to use or you have used Power Query before, you please type PQ in the chat. PQ is a short form for Power Query. If you do not know how to use this one, just type number 0. Just type PQ or number 0. Okay, good. Many of us yet to know how to use this one. Okay, good. Okay, so I will go a bit slower here, yeah. Here, he has something with the call queries. You could expand, you can collapse. Just so make sure you expand this one. And it has many things over the left side. Click on the queries called transform sample file. Transform sample file. When you click on transform sample file, there's a lot of now appears, a lot of now. The now is because of the merging. Merging, it was something like this. It was something like this. When we bring the data into Power Query, Power Query will automatically unmerge them. Now is equivalent to blank in Power Query. Equals to blank. Yeah, nothing. It's a blank cell. So we want to fill the data. The now, we want to fill the data from above. So this is called fill down. A lot of things we could do inside Power Query. Just right click on the header. A lot of things we could do the correction or data correction. Just right click at the header. So now we go to the branch. Go to the branch. Right click on the branch and choose fill down. Fill down. Do the same thing for the department. Do the same thing for department. Go to the department. Right click on the department. Fill down. Fill down. Okay. And you have everything done. And if you're able to get this result or you're able to follow up to this one, please type number 6. Number 6, if you're able to follow up to this. Very good. Very good. For those of you are on YouTube, if you are unable to follow, maybe you miss certain step, it's okay. You can just rewatch. Whenever the video is ready, I'll be sharing in the group as well. Good. So I'm doing this one for the single file. Power Query will apply the same steps for all the files we are going to have in that folder. So currently we have 2 files. In the future, I may have 3 files, 4 files, everything will be included there. So after this, just to double check, we go to employee data, click on the employee data. You can see it has a central and east. Yeah, these are the files we have in that folder. Scroll towards right side, everything's perfect, just nice. Just now we only doing for the central and it applies the same step for the east region. Yeah, it works. Very nice. And the source name is not necessary for our situation, not necessary. Right click on the source and choose remove. Right click on the source and choose remove. Just to clean up. The purpose of having something like this is to reduce the data is going to be transferred across. Okay. And if you're able to follow up to this one, please type number 7. Number 7, if you're able to follow. Very good. Very good. After you have done this, you go to the home. There is a button called close and load. Go to the lower half of the close and load. Lower half of close and load. Click and choose close and load to. Choose the second option, close and load to. Click on this one, close and load to. Oh, if you accidentally deleted some of them, how to undo? Undo is go to the apply steps, just remove the last step, and then redo it again. Okay, yeah, the last step. This is how we undo, yeah, over here. Now we go back to here, close and load to, and it will start bringing the data back to Excel. Over here, we do not want to see the data on the screen. We want to use it for analysis. So I want to say, I want to load it as a pivot table, and go to existing worksheet. Go to existing worksheet, click inside the formula, pivot table report, existing worksheet. We go to the worksheet called PT overview, and we click the one on the left side. I go to B4. Just go to PT overview and B4. Just to make sure we are on the right page. This is the pivot table, existing worksheet, and we go here and we choose this one. If you are seeing something similar like yours, please type number 8. Type number 8 if you are able to see something similar like yours. Good. Once you are here, click OK. Wait for a while, and you will see the pivot table appears like this one. And if you are able to see this, please type number 9. Type number 9 if you are able to see this. Okay. Good, good. I see the YouTube is very silent. There's no chat in the YouTube live. Okay. There's a message saying what's this? Let's see. Problem with the formula. Okay. That's because your selection, you have select more than one cell. If this thing happens, this is a message from Chen Kainan. Okay. That means most likely during a selection, you have select more than one cell. Just remove all the selection and then you reselect again. Inserting or pivot there is overriding existing data in the sheet. Okay, let me invite two of you to share your screen. It's a good learning for all of us here. Yep. Chen Kainan, if you are okay to share your screen, Canon done. Yes, Canon done. If you are okay to share your screen, please share your screen. I want to see what is happening on your side. If you're okay to share your screen, yeah? Yes, okay. Yeah, you have this one. Yes, you should be okay. Yeah, you got it, you got it. Yeah, can. This one should be okay, no problem. Yeah, this is good. And Kai Bin. So I stopped sharing from this one. Kai Bin. You want to share your screen? I'm not sure why. It depends on where you do use Slack, yeah? Kai Bin. Okay, use all writing. I have no idea where do you select. Okay, now you say no. You say no. I have no idea what's happening. Just click no. Because you have a lot of Excel file open at this present moment. Can you click no? Does it work? Okay. Error loading. You see there's an error, the employee data. Yeah, go to employee data, right click on it, then load to. When you choose a load to, it will show you something similar. That's a pivot table. Yeah, that's a B4. That should be okay. Click okay. It should work. Yeah, it should work. Just now, maybe you have chose some other cells where it has data. If that thing happens, it may conflict. Okay, good. Good job. Well done. I welcome myself back. I just seeing some message. Some people say I'm too fast. Yes, too many things to cover. So no choice. Huh? For those of you missed it, just go through the recording again. So we are here for the pivot table. If you have used pivot table before, please type number 1. If you have yet to use pivot table, please type number 0. Please type in the chat. Number 1 or number 0. Okay, thank you. I see many of you have used it. Okay. 1110010110. Okay. Some of you have yet to use pivot table. Good. Pivot table is very, very useful when you want to summarize the data. For those of you you have used pivot table, we do this as a refresher. For those of you have not, it's a quick jump start for you. Pivot table allows us to analyze the data, summarize the data quickly. Over here, you will see something called pivot table fields. If you click outside of the pivot table, it disappears. When you click, it appears. When you click outside, it disappears. So that means sometimes you may see the thing disappears and you might panic just to make sure you are inside the pivot table. So this is one thing. Secondly, pivot table fields sometimes is blocking the view. You may want to close it. When you close it, to bring it back, you just need to right click on the pivot table, one of the cells within the pivot table, and go to the last one. It says show field list. Show field list. Click on this one and it show field list. Okay, so this is for those of you have yet to use pivot table. Over here, we want to create a report or summary like this one. Hey, count. We want to count number of people. So I could count based on the staff ID, drag the staff ID, Now we do this together. Drag the staff ID towards values. You will see the count appears. Currently is only 12. It's not shown as per the picture 25 because the picture, it includes all the regions. Currently, my data or our data we are working on are only 2 regions. The rest don't have. The next one is I want to calculate the average age. Go to the age. As a wording called age, drag the age towards values and drop it. And you will see the age is shows as the sum of age. That means the total. Here, I want to see the average. Right click on the sum of age, the number, summarize values by average. Click on this one, and you can see it changes to average. If you're able to follow these two, please type, okay, what number? Okay, please type number 2 in the chat. Yes, good, thank you, thank you. Do we have this one ready? And you will notice everything is go horizontally. If I want to make it vertical, just for the values, drag from the columns, drag it towards rows. And this is how we can see the value shows vertically. Next one we want to show is the average salary. Go to the salary, drag it towards values twice. Drag it once and drag it again towards salary. Drag it twice. Yep, the recording will be available after the session, yeah? Miss you. We have these two. This is the total. I want to change the total to average. Go to this number, right click, summarize values by average. And the next one is the total. Okay, if you are able to get something similar like this, please type number 3. And number 3, if you are able to get something similar like this. Good, good. Very good. And the next thing is I want to do some adjustment on the formatting and also the header here. Currently, it's not so descriptive. It could be better. Just click on the count of staff ID. After you click and just type the new name called head count. Just type the new name called head count. Next one is average of age, average of salary, and the last one is total salary. Just type it and give a new name to make it much more descriptive. Yeah, just type. After you have done this, please type number 4 in the chat. And number 4 in the chat once you are able to get it. Very good. And you notice certain numbers, the formatting is not so easy to read, particularly about the age. Yeah, how to show the vertical? Just drag the values from column to rows. It was like this one, drag it towards rows. Good. And with this, we want to do some formatting. Average age, I want to show with 1 decimal. Right click over here, right click on the average age, the number, and we choose number format. Click on the number format, and we want to go to number. Use 1 decimal place. Use 1 decimal place. Because the age, it doesn't go over 1,000 years, so we do not need to use 1,000 separator. Click OK, and you will see the formatting change. If you're able to get this one, please type number 5. And number 5, you are able to get this one. Okay, good. The next one is the salary, average salary. Right click and go to number format. Here we go to number, use thousand separator with 0 decimal places. After that, click OK. And you will see the number changes. Finally is the salary. We want to use thousand separator without decimal. Right click, go to number format, use number and use 1000 separator, 0 decimal places, and click OK. Good. If I'm able to get this, please type number 6 in the chat. Okay. Good. So we have this thing done, and this is a high level of details, and usually we want to show it just a big number. So I close the pivot table fields and also close the queries and connection, just close it, just to make sure I have enough space here. Over here, I want to turn the cell into something like this. It has a multiple cells. It is narrowed column, and they are merged together. So we are going to show the numbers and the title, eventually form something like this as per the picture. We do the first one, yeah? We go to the first one. Just type the wording head count. Second one is average age, total salary, average salary. Just type the first one, head count, average age, total salary, average salary. If you have done the header typing, please type number 2 in the chat. Good. The next one is the number, the head count. We do not want to key in the number ourselves. We want it to refer to the pivot table. So that means next time when the pivot table is updated or when the data is updated, we just need to refresh. We just go over here, just type equal and select the head count. It could be showing this gap pivot data. Sometimes you will see only showing C5. Whichever way, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's just because of a small setting in your Excel. Press enter. And the next one is go to the average age, type equal, and select the average age. Enter. Next one is total salary, equal. Remember, choose the correct total salary. Tab key, and lastly is average salary. Select this one. Enter. Okay. It may take a while for you to click. Once you have done all this, please type number 3. Type number 3 once you have done all this. Good, good. So that means in the future, when the data is updated, pivot table will get updated, and same goes with the thing here. Now look at this one without color. Is this one presentable? Without color, is this one presentable? Yes or no? No, no, okay. It could be better by using a little bit of color. There's a Qi Guan Wu, I'm not sure which one is your name or surname. You asked a very good question. Why do we need to use multiple narrow rows to merge into one? Yeah, you can see multiple narrow rows and multiple narrow column. This is for easier alignment. Later on, when we go to the first worksheet, that's called dashboard. This one has everything narrowed. Yeah, everything narrowed. So that by having something like this, it's much more easier for us to do alignment. Way, way easier. It's just for alignment purpose. Okay, I hope this one addressed your question. Good one. So now we want to use some color. Some people may have the idea, they may have a perception, yeah, I'm not creative enough in choosing color. Very easy, very easy. Just to help you to pick the color, we use something called harmonious color. Harmonious color, it means it's the same color, it's just a different tone. Some will be darker, some could be lighter, but they're in the similar color zone. Yeah, just different brightness and darkness. So we go here for the head count. Head count, I just like head count. I go to home, go to the field. Here, how we are able to find the harmonious color. This is one spectrum. This is another spectrum. This is another spectrum. What does that mean? It means if I use this one for the dark color over here, maybe the one at the bottom, I use lighter one. With this reference, I could just using along the same line for different boxes. Okay, so this is a very simple way to find something like this. Now we do this together. For the head count, we use dark green. And the next one, I use a dark blue. Then we go to this is the golden color. And finally is the orange color. So I have something like this. Because they are darker color, so therefore it's not easy to see the text. I select all of them, make the text as white color. So make it contrast. And immediately you can have a different feeling like compared to just now. Just now it's black and white. Suddenly, yeah, you have a different set of much more presentable way of report. And if you're able to get this one, please type number 4. Type number 4 if you're able to get this. Yes, very good. Very good. So you can see the header is using the dark green. What will be the color I may choose for the one at the bottom? Could you make a guess to make it harmonious? Light green. Very good, you got it. So I use a light green color. The other one, I use a light blue. This is a light gold color. And this is light orange. Okay. Can see suddenly it's very different, very different. If you want to bring the things up a notch, change the text color using a darker color as per the one on the top. So I use a dark green. The next one is dark blue. Next one is dark gold. And finally is the dark orange. Yeah, done. Very simple way of creating or choosing the color. Let's wait for a moment. If you're able to get this one, please type number 5 in the chat. Type number 5 in the chat if you're able to get this one. Good job, good job. So once we have done this, and we want to replicate our pivot table to go to the next worksheet to do the next level of analysis. Now we just select the entire pivot table. You could select extra, do not select less than the table, yeah? You could select exactly or more than the table. Just copy. Then you go to the PTHC branch. So this is the headcount branch. Just paste it over here. Just paste it. If you're able to copy and paste like this one, please type number 1 in the chat. Type number 1 if you're able to copy and paste like this one. Okay, good. And we want to do the head count by the branch. Right click and show field list, just to make sure I show field list. Beside the head count, the rest, we just remove it. remove, just drag it from outside, from the values and move it out. Only keeping the head count, the rest we remove. The rest we remove. And we want to have the head count by branch. So that means I need to include the branch. It looks something like this. Branch at the rows and the head count inside the values. If you are able to see this, please type number 2. Please type number 2 if you're able to get this. Okay. Very good. So now we have gotten this. The next one, I want to create a chart, something like this, and eventually format into this way. And the quick way of creating a chart is like this. Don't blink, done. Can you follow? Okay, let me go a bit slower. Click inside here and done. Okay? Cannot. Let me go slower. Let me go slower. Click inside here and done. Okay. Huh? Still cannot. What happened? Oh, okay. Yes. GK, you know me well. Yeah, it's the keyboard shortcut. Yeah, thank you, GK, for sharing the secret. What is the secret? Yes, the secret is alternate F1. Yeah, some keyboard design, you will need to have function. Alternate function F1. Alt F1. Just to make sure you click inside of the pivot table and you press alternate F1 and you will create a default chart. Yes, alternate F1. Yes, you have something like this appears on your screen. Very good. And for those of you who are able to get this result, please type number 3 in the chat. Yes. Very good. Okay. So once we have done this part, the next thing is we want to do some formatting. Before continue, I want to do the sorting for the head count from the largest to smallest. Right click on one of the head count number. Right click one of them. Sort largest to smallest. Largest to smallest. Click on this one and you will see the same thing appears. Doesn't matter. This is because of later on when we have new data coming in, we want to maintain the same sorting sequence. That's the purpose, yeah. After that, we want to, on our chart, you will see there's a lot of gray buttons, which is not required. Right click one of the gray buttons and choose hide all few buttons. Not remove, hide all few buttons. Click hide all few buttons and everything disappears. At the same time, we want to remove the legend. This is a legend. Click and press delete key. It exists on the left side, also same thing. Click and press delete. Lastly is a grid lines, also click and delete. And you will get something like a very bare minimal kind of chart like the screen. If you're able to get this one, please type number 4. Type number 4 in the chat. Very good. And we want to change the title. Click on the title. Currently it shows total. And then we click again. That is the second time. After we click, we are able to type the new title called head count by branch. Head count by branch. Make it as bold if you want to. I don't want bold. Okay. Maybe I want to, should I bold it? Okay, later. Yeah, make it bold and using a darker color. After that, I want to show the number on the top of each column. Right click one of the columns. And third option from the bottom, it says add data labels. Click on this one, add data labels, and you will see data labels appears on the top. And if you are able to change the title and add data labels, please type number 5 in the chat. Very good. Very good. Next one, we are going to change the column to make it light green inside the field and the slightly darker green for the border. So while this is selected, we go to design, we go to format, it should be format. We go to format. On the top, there's something called shape fill. Use a light green for the shape fill. Shape outline, use slightly darker green for the shape outline. And you will see everything changes like this one. And if you're able to change the color for the shape for the columns, please type number 6. Okay, good. Then we want to make the gap in between them a little bit narrower. The keyboard shortcut to go to formatting is Control number 1. You can use Control number 1 to do a lot of formatting. Control number 1 is one of my favorite and frequently used shortcut key. It allows you to format a lot of things. You can format, you can do a lot of formatting here. You can format cells, format charts, format shapes, and also format pictures. Everything uses Control number 1. Very, very useful. So while the column is selected, I press Control number 1. And it shows format data series. Inside format data series, the gap width, change it to 50. 50, enter. Everything will be broader. Doesn't matter, huh? Okay. If you are able to get up to this one, please type number 7. Number 7. Good. Very good. And currently the number is a bit small. Click the numbers and go to home, increase the size, make it a little bit larger. Yeah, almost done, almost done. If I'm able to make the font a little bit larger, please type number 8. If you want to change the color, yeah, perfectly okay, you could change the color. Very good. So the next one is we want to resize this particular chart to fit into this particular frame. This is how it will be appearing inside the dashboard. So we want to fit into this particular spot. To fit into that, rather than manually zoom in and to do adjustment, you want to use this method. Hold down the alternate key. So I just type it here. Hold down the alternate key. And while you are resizing or moving. So that means while you are moving the chart, you hold down the alternate key, it will snap to the grid lines. It will snap to the grid lines and it makes the whole thing fit perfectly on the box itself. Snap with the grid lines. Hold down alternate key while you're moving. So it will fit nicely. Just click, hold down alternate key and use your mouse to point on the dot to resize, or you can move them. Okay, move them. Once you have done, please type number 9. Once you have done, please type number 9. Okay, good job. So this is done. The next one we are going to calculate is the average age per branch by branch. So we want to make use of the copy and paste. Go over here, copy everything from here. Age, let's see, age. No, with age, we want to go from here because age has different formatting. Go back to the PT overview, copy, PT overview, copy, and go to PT average age branch and paste it over here. After you paste, remove the rest except the edge. Remove everything except the edge. And if you're able to get this thing done, please type number 1 in the chat. Yes, very good. Very good. Once you have done, the next one is I want to include the branch. Yes, add on the branch. And ta-da, you have the branch. After you have branch, and we want to make sure the average is sorted from the largest to smallest, so that next time when I have new data come in, it will respect that sorting sequence. To do so, we right-click on the edge, right-click, sort, largest to smallest. Largest to smallest, and you will see has no impact because the sequence is still the same. When we have new data, you will see a difference. After you have done the sorting, please type number 2. After you have added the region and the sorting, please type number 2. Yes, very good. Yeah, very good, very good. The next thing is we want to create a chart, a column chart. What was the keyboard shortcut here again? I temporarily can't recall. What was the shortcut here? Something to do with the F1. Is it Shift F1 or what F1? I can't remember. Alt F1. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, Alt F1, alternate F1. Yes, almost there. So you have this thing ready, and you will notice the format or the style is something similar like just now. The only difference is the color and the title. That's it, almost similar. Inside pivot table, the chart created inside the pivot table is called pivot chart. Let me give you some idea of this one. Pivot chart, we could copy and paste format. We can copy and paste format. Yes. So that means we can copy the previous pivot chart and paste it over here, and it will not overwrite the data. It will just copy and overwrite the formatting. Let's do this together. It's very, very fun. We go back to the TTHC branch. Click on the chart you have created. Click on this one. Control C, copy. Control C to copy. Go to the average branch, average edge. While you are selecting the chart here and press Control V. Ta-da! Done. Yes. If you're able to get this result, just copy and paste. Please type number 3 in the chat. Very, very simple. And let's adjust the title. Let's adjust the title called average age by branch. After adjust the title, you resize it to make it fit into the frame. Okay, resize it and fit into the frame. Change the title, resize it. After you have done, please type number 4. Type number 4 once you have done. Okay, good. I'm very happy you all managed to catch up. Very good, very good. You are very, very focused. Nice work, nice work. Move on to the next one is the hit count. Like this one. So we want to have the hit count by the department and the branch. Department and the branch. So this is something to do with the hit count. We go to the hit count branch. Copy the pivot table. Copy the pivot table. Copy. Hit count branch. Copy. And go to the worksheet. PT hit count department branch. Just paste it over here. If you're able to copy and paste a pivot table, go to the PTH headcount department branch, please type number 1 in the chat. And number 1, if you're able to copy and paste. Very good. And we want to show field list. We want to add on the department. On the department. Yes, add on the department. And you will see something like this. Okay. And the head count, it goes in this way. You can see we have the head count sorted by the region. We haven't got the head count sorted by the department. Click one of the head count inside the department. Right click, sort largest to smallest. Right click, sort largest to smallest. And you will see the operator, it goes to the top. Good. And if you're able to get the sorting done on the region and also the department, please type number 2. Yeah, type number 2. Very good. Okay, let me refill my water. Yes, very good. So now I'm going to create a chart using keyboard shortcut, alternate F1. It created a chart like this one. Let me close this one, pivot table. Something like this. Okay, if you're able to create a chart something like this, please type number 3. Number 3 after creating a chart like this one. Very good, very good. Okay, so after this is done, and it just now, what is the way, I can't remember, what is the way we can do the formatting quickly one? How to achieve that one? Copy paste, yes, thank you, copy paste. We go to the, because it's green color, we go over here, copy the chart. Then we go to the headcount department and just paste it over. And ta-da! Good. And if you're able to copy and paste the chart, the style, everything, please type number 4 in the chat. Type number 4 if you're able to accomplish this one. Very good. Very good. And I want to change the title. Click the title and click again, change the title to headcount by department and branch. Headcount by department and branch. After I change the title, I want to align this particular chart to fit nicely inside the frame. How? Do I need to zoom in, then align this one? Not easy, huh? Is there any easier way to align this one? Not easy, huh? Okay, move a little bit, How? Is there any way? Please teach me if you know. Okay, holding down the alternate key. Yes, and there's a question why my bar chart sequence not same. Yes, when the bar chart sequence not the same, most likely you have done the sorting for the region. You have not done the sorting for the department. So what does that mean? Go over here, right click. You can see there are 2 layers, right? This is the first layer, this is a region. And below them, this is the second layer, that is the department. Right click any of the numbers, right click on any of the numbers and sort largest to smallest. Okay, yeah, this should be fixed what you are doing. Yes, thank you Chabin for teaching me. Holding the alternate key while I'm resizing and while I'm moving. Yes, got it. Okay, done. And if I'm able to resize the whole thing nicely, fit into the frame, please type number 5 in the chat. Yes, good, good. Mm-hmm. Very nice, very nice. We're almost done, almost done, almost done. Okay, this is the individual chart, and now we are going to summarize. Yes, just choose alternate key. Nope. To align while you are moving on your keyboard, you hold down the alternate key. Alternate key, it looks something like this one. It looks something like this. Let me draw it on the keyboard. Hey, where's the thing? Yeah. On your keyboard, you have a space bar, very long, usually beside the left or the right of the space bar. And that is the alternate key, alt key. So you want to align the whole thing, just holding, press this one. Do not let go while you're moving the chart or while you're resizing the chart. Okay? Hannah? Yeah, this is how to do it. Yeah, so this is how we can fit nicely inside the frame. Good. Up to now, so far okay? If so far okay, you can choose an emoji of your choice. Yeah, if you are able to follow up with this one, choose an emoji of your choice. I also want to choose another emoji. Yes, type in the chat. Okay. This moment I can see various kind of facial expression in the form of emoji. Mm-hmm. Very good. Very good. So we have done this part and we go to the very first worksheet. It has a name called dashboard. It has a name called dashboard. Just go to dashboard and you will see it has a frame. Right now, most likely yours don't have the A, B, C, D, E, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's turn it on to let you see why we are doing all these things. Yeah? You go to view, that is something called headings. Headings. Tick on, and you will see all the labels appears on the top. The reason we want to make everything smaller is for alignment purposes, to make it easier to align. Okay, yeah, this is how we do it. And on the top, this is a high level of numbers over here. That's called overview. We go to overview on this worksheet. This is the data we have. Select all of them, and cut Control X. We don't need to leave this thing here because we want to move everything to the dashboard. Control X, cut it. Then we go to dashboard and click on the top left corner of this range and press Control V. It will just paste it over and the formula, everything should be working. If you're able to get this thing done, please type number 1, the first part. We are moving everything. We are start compiling everything. Very good, very good. Very good. The second one is the head count by branch. We go to PTHC branch. You could copy and paste. You could copy and paste, yeah, as well. Copy and paste, certain time the formula may run, certain timing, it may run. If that's the things right, you could just reset the formula. It's perfectly okay. Perfectly okay, I just move it so that the file doesn't have so much duplication. That's my intention. We go to next one. We go to headcount branch. Select the chart we have. Control X, cut it. Then we go to dashboard. Yeah, using cut, the formula usually will not run. Copy and paste, yes, it will. Most likely it will. Depends on situation as well. And paste it here. Have a head count by branch. And you notice the alignment slightly out. Just align them a little bit. Align this one at the corner while holding the alternate key. Okay. Great. If you are able to copy or cut and paste the head count by branch and paste it over here, please type number 2. Type number 2 in the chat. Very good. Very good. Good job, good job. And now we go to the average age by branch. Average age by branch, we have this one. Cut, Control X, cut the holding. And we go to dashboard. Remember, click outside, not on the same chart, click outside, and paste it over here. Adjust it just to make sure it fits nicely inside the frame. Yeah, this is the average age by branch. If you're able to get this one, please type number 3. Number 3. Very good. Very good. Finally, we go to the last chart. We have created the head count by department and branch. Have this one, cut it. And go to the dashboard. Go to the blank area underneath. Paste it. I also want to resize to make sure it fits nicely inside the frame. Yes. Okay, good. So once you have done this one, please type number 4. Number 4. You start slowly seeing the things come into picture. And you notice this one, the chart, it has a different outline, slightly different outline, small things. So we want to do a final touch up about this one. Click on the first chart. Make sure you're not selecting any elements. If I click, I still select one of the elements. Make sure you click. It's only the outer layer appears. After this thing appears, you go to Format. Go to Format. Shape Outline. Shape Outline, use a light gray. Something like this, light gray color. Light gray, click. Do the same thing for the next chart as well. Light gray, and also the next chart. Sometimes when we copy and paste the format, this will be the side effect. The outline, the color will run a little bit. Now everything will be much more harmonious. Yeah, just click and go to Format and the Shape Outline, make it as a light gray. Do it for all the charts. There are only 3 charts here. Once you have done, please type number 5. Very good, very good. So we are almost there. We're almost there. The next thing is it still looks like an Excel because it has the header on the top. It also has a label on the left side. Not so nice. Now we want to hide them to make it look like not so Excel. To do so, we go to View. We go to View, turn off the headings. Turn off the headings. And you will see a little bit difference up to just now. Nice. Good. Good. And if you want to show it as a full screen, the keyboard shortcut here, most of your Excel version, it should able to work. The keyboard shortcut for go to full screen is Control-Shift-F1. If you're using laptop, maybe you need to press function F1. Control-Shift function or without function, F1, it will make the whole thing look something like this. Full screen. A little bit difference, except the formula bar on the top and the label at the bottom. These two, we can hide it. And if you are presenting in this way, not many people are aware this is Excel for. Okay, if you want to go back to normal, just press Control-Shift-F1, it will go back to the normal. Good. If you are able to follow up to this one, Please type yay. You have made it. You have made it. Just type yay in the chat. Yeah, so I thought, yay. Nice. Nice. So this once we have done and save the file, I want to encourage you to save the file and close the file. We want to do some testing. This is done, save it, and I want to close it. The purpose of I want to save and close so that next time when I reopen the file, it might have a new data coming in. And this is the moment I'm going to let you all experience reusability, scalability, and maintainability. So we are going to experience this one together. So save and close the file. After you save and close the file, we go back to our learning files. Excel dashboard is here. Double click on the Excel dashboard again, reopen it again. Because we are using Power Query, for the very first time, you will ask us to enable content. If you are open this file with the Power Query, you will ask this one for the one time. After when you click enable, you will remember our option for this file. So next time you will not ask again. I just enable. Good. So this is done. And the next thing I want to do is I want to move the new data coming into the new folder, the folder we have. Okay, by the way, after you have saved, close and reopen plus enable the content, please type number 1. Make sure you're on the right page, on the same page. Save, close, reopen, and enable content. Good. So we go back to our folder here. Employee data, how many files do we have here? 2. It's up to now we have East and also Central. We go to newer employee data, double click. Over here, it has 2 files. Let's cut, move the North region. Just move this file, cut it. After you cut, go to the employee data and paste it inside. And inside employee data, you will see it has 1 new file added. If you are able to get out to this one, please type number 2 in the chat. Good. Very good, very good. We go back to our data here. Do you see there is something called North region? Yes or no? Do you see that? On my phone, I don't see any. Do you see yours? Don't have, oh? That's why, law. We need to redo our report, law. Everything need to redo. Correct, ah? No. When I need to redo, that is no longer called reusability. No. Okay. So to get the newer data here, we need to refresh. We do this together. We go to data. You go to data and go to left side. There's something called refresh all. Refresh all. Click on refresh all and wait for a while. And ta-da, job done. You should be able to see the North region appears. Does it work for you? Wow. I like your reaction. Yes. So nice, right? This is the meaning of reusability. We don't need to change the file. We reuse the same file. And scalability, it means when I have a new file, it's able to recognize. That's called scalability. Let me type it the whole thing over here. Same file. We have a same file just now. This is called reusability. 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 Okay. Ability. Okay. And we have added a new file inside the folder. Is able to recognize. This is called scalability. And how easy we update the data file? We just cut and paste. Cut and paste. That is called maintainability. That's meaning of RSM. Now you see the big picture. Why we are learning all these things, why we are doing all these things at the very beginning. Magic, yes. Uh, yes, that's the reason why I was a bit rushed at the very beginning so that we have enough time to experience all these things. At the very beginnings, no doubt it's a bit rush, no doubt it's a bit tense, no doubt it's a bit chaotic. Once you see this one, next time, what you need to do, okay, maybe you can teach me. I have new data coming in. It's called the sub-region. Teach me how could I update my dashboard with the sub-region. Maybe you can use the voice or you can use the chat, whichever you prefer. Whichever you prefer. Teach me. Cut and paste. Okay, cut this sub, then go to the employee data and paste it inside. Okay, done. Then what's next? Cut and paste done. Done. Okay. Cut and paste to dashboard. Cut and paste to this file. No, okay, then this is done. Then I go to data, and refresh all. Okay, refresh all. Click. And ta-da! Everything is updated. Whoosh! So nice. I'm just curious. You can choose an emoji to express your feeling now. How do you feel at this moment? Just choose an emoji. Yes. Thumbs up. Wow, excited. Spectacle sunglasses, love eye. Okay, good one. Clap, touch. Okay, I like all your emoji. Very, very nice. When I first discovered this is possible and not many people aware why we are doing all these things, that's the hope. This is the hope you really, truly deserve it. You really need to have this hope so that you can do things a little bit differently with the data. Copy and paste, cut and paste. Copy and paste is still the same thing, same result. The purpose I use cut and paste is to not to confuse myself with which file is the latest. So I just move it. Yeah. Cut and paste, copy and paste is the same effect, yeah? Same effect for the refresh. Yep. I hope this one gives you some idea on what is possible. And yeah, just curious. If you are able to have, rather than spend so much time to go through the report, and now your report could be done like this one, what would you do with the extra time you have? What would you do? If the location change, we can change the location. Everything is inside the Power Query here. We can change it inside here. This topic today, we are not covering this one. Yeah, we can change the location, yeah? What will you do with the extra time? Yeah, type in the chat. What will you do? Suddenly you have so much time and your reports could be done so fast, so effortlessly. What will you do? Yeah. Beautify the data, show the team. Yes, they're very good. Minimum, analyze and make better decisions. Okay. Chi Kwan Wu, that's very good. Do more analysis on the data and what if, what does it mean to the management? Yes. Yap Chui Hua, very good. I like that. What else? What will you do with the extra time? What will you do? What else? Yeah, type in the chat. Go yum cha. Okay, what else? And I have a hidden agenda why I'm asking all these questions. The hidden agenda is, if I'm the management, I will see how many of you has the potential to add more value. So this is called add values. Add values is not necessarily doing the work. Besides doing the report, we could do to see what does that mean. That means what is in for me, for the management, and also for the company. So this is the moment you can see beyond. And sometimes you could do more analysis to find out any hidden trends or maybe the patterns. You may notice certain things inside. So this is the things you can have. Yep. Yeah. Data planning, data entry is important. Yes, that's right. And yep. So you want to see what does that mean to the business values. Business values. In the business, fundamentally, there are only two purposes for any profitable organization. Non-profit is a different set of values. For the business, what are the two main purposes they have? Or maybe just one purpose. What's the primary purpose they have? You type in the chat, what is the primary purpose they have? Make profit. Very good. Thank you. Make profit. Make purpose is a make profit. And to make profit, there are only two ways. To increase the profit, there are only two ways. Do you know what is the... Yes, thank you, Chabin. Reduce cost. There's one more. Save costs. Yes, save costs. Reduce costs is the same thing. Another one is to increase sales. Yep. In a layman term, is to make money or save money. Yeah, make money is increase sales, save money is reduce costs. So this is how they can increase or to make profit. So ultimately, if you are able to gear your report, the explanation towards that direction, sooner or later, your boss will notice you. Really. Because this kind of things, this kind of talent, with this kind of mindset, it's not easy to locate. It's not easy to find outside. We have a lot of AI, we have a lot of tools. The people with this kind of mindset is not easy to find, not easy. Yeah. Okay, yeah, resource allocation. Yeah, these are things. Now we are towards the end and, okay, now just curious, type in the chat, what is the one thing you like the most about this session today? What's the one thing you like the most? Please type in the chat. What's the one thing you like the most? Refresh all. You like refresh all? Yes, I like it. Refresh all. What else? Everything. Okay. Graph. Yes, meaningful input. Really, that's very good to make HR life easier. Really, that is something you truly deserve. Really. Step-by-step learning. My smile. Reusability. Learn new thing. Yeah. The reason I'm sharing the so-called the framework, the logic, or the thinking process behind is so that next time when you are using different tools, maybe you're no longer using Excel, you may be using something called Power BI, using Tableau, and some other method. The concept still applies. Reusability, scalability, and maintainability, it still applies. Yes, learning new thing. Very good. And I want to ask, what if we use data in Airtable, also create dashboard? Airtable is something like Google Sheet, everything's online. And the dashboard is okay. I have not used the paid version, so I can't say much. The difference is Excel has greater flexibility of the chart design, has a lot of flexibility, many flexibility. Yes. Yeah, if you want to have something just enough, Airtable, Google Sheet, they are good enough.